Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's learn French together. And in this lesson, we are gonna learn different colors in French. So let's get started. Here we have a table over here, right? In this, you can see that in the first column there is the English translation of these colors, and in the second column we have French translation of the same colors. Over here we have visual representation of the same colors. Now let's get started with the first one, where we have blue, which is actually blue in French. Has a different spelling. You need to learn that. White in English, which is known as blanc in French. Red is known as rouge in French. Yellow is known as jaune in French. Green is known as vert in French. Orange is known as orange in French. Then we have brown is known as marron in French. Pink is known as rose in French. Then we have black, which is known as noir in French. Then we have grey, which is known as gris in French, and purple is known as violet in French. But one thing which is, as we know, as I told you in the last lesson also, that every word has its own gender, and of course according to the quantity and gender of that word, modification has to be done with the verb or adjective sometimes. So here these colors, when are used as adjectives, we need to modify them according to the word for which they are used, right? For example, if I say red dress, so dress is the word, and if dress would be feminine, then or masculine or plural or singular, we would see that, and according to that we would modify the adjective which was red over here, right? So this was an example of English. Of course, in English we don't do like this, but I was just giving an example so that you understand. Similarly, we do the same thing in French, right? So for that we need to learn the modifications, right? So here are 3 colors, and over here at the end there are 2 colors. These 5 colors does not have any modification, whether the word is masculine or feminine. Okay, so jaune remains same as jaune, rouge remains same as rouge, rose remains same as rose, marron remains same as marron, and orange remains same as orange. Now we have these particular colors which actually have modifications. We need to learn that. So here these 4 colors have E at the end. Okay, so blue become blue. One thing to notice here, E at the end is always silent. Here is what it is written. So blue becomes blue. Okay, spelling is changing, but still the pronunciation remains same. Okay, vert becomes vert. Then we have noir, which is noir in feminine. Gris is gris in feminine. Spelling is changed over here, you need to notice that, but E is silent. Okay, now we have these 2 colors which have a different spelling in feminine, really different, other than E. Another letter is also added in these 2, so you need to learn them very carefully. That blanc becomes blanche, where H and E is added at the end, and violet becomes violet in feminine. Okay, so T and E is added at the end. So this was all for this lesson, and yes, it was a small and crisp lesson, but we'll meet again in the next lesson, which would be of numbers in French. So stay tuned and subscribe, like and share. Thank you.